Alright, we are on the second week of social studies. It is April 23rd that you should be doing this. If you go on Schoology under social studies, you will find a transcript of the Gettysburg Address. The Gettysburg Address was part of the Civil War. And this is what I'm going to read to you right now. 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. If you remember the Civil War, people were not equal at this point. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here have gave their lives, that the nation might live. It is also fitting and proper that we should do this. In a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here, have consecrated it far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little know, nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what we did here. It is for us, the living, rather to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion. That we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, but this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, that the government of people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. So you have those 3 different options, once again, that you can complete. Activity 1, you can turn in. Activity 2, you can send to me through email or Schoology.